What's up, guys? Welcome back to Raising the Rogers Homestead. Right now I am headed out to milk. This will be the second milking of the day. We've been milking, 3 times a day, at least 3 times a day, since she's had her calf, mainly because, number one, we have no idea what we're doing. We are just learning as we go. Obviously, research and videos and things of that nature. So we're figuring it out slowly, but we're having to milk several times a day because we're not getting a lot. We don't feel like we're getting the pressure off of her that we should. I have ordered a hand pump milker. It's not an electric milker, but it's just one that you operate with your hand. So I did order it. It should be here in a few days, but I'm about to go grab Belle and get her set up in here and see if we can't get a little bit of milk out of her. Well, first things first, we'll give her a good little scrub here. We've been having problems on one side getting her to really let down and give us any kind of milk. She does have 1/4. Obviously, we haven't gotten anything out of there, but we try to keep her as clean as possible. We're not drinking this milk just yet, but we still want it to be clean. We're going to keep it, save it. Me and Elizabeth both have been coming out here to milk. Neither one of us have been able to do it by ourselves yet. It just takes a lot longer than it should. But I got this rope on her. I got her tied up because she's been kicking quite a bit. Still trying to get in the routine of stuff, but it's slowly been getting better. So we've been getting about a half gallon or so. The other day we got about 3/4 of a gallon, but we haven't been getting that much at milking time. But right now we're just trying to relieve the pressure off of her, get her used to us, and the calf is pretty much getting everything else. But slowly but surely we're getting better. This quarter that I'm on right now, it actually milks really good. If the other ones milk like this, it wouldn't be no big deal. But the ones on the other side, they just don't milk worth a crap. And we don't really know what we're doing wrong. We've contacted the person that we bought her from, and he told us all the things that I guess anybody who'd milked a cow before would tell you. Bumper and massager and all the things. We've tried the peat rub and everything else, and we just can't get a whole lot out of that other side. This side does great though. One thing that you read a lot of things about milking cows and things like that, and trying to figure out exactly how you're going to do it. One thing that they don't tell you about is the tail. She will whip you right in the face with that thing. She'll get you good too. We've tied it up in past milkings, and it hasn't been terrible, but right now we're still using this head chute. I'm actually going to start a project today and try to make a different type of milking stanchion. She does really good with this rope, so I'm going to try to do it with just the rope, not a lot of infrastructure. But she hasn't kicked either one of us yet, knocked on wood, but she also still has grain in front of her, so that might change here shortly. She's still working on the other side. She's getting a lot more out of it than we have the last couple of times milking, so that's at least an improvement. I'm really hoping that that little hand pump thing that I got, I'm really hoping that that'll kind of open that side up and really get it going before we end up in trouble with mastitis or a number of things that she could end up with. But got about 3/4 of a gallon. It's not as much as I thought, but we're getting there. All right, so I've got a project that I want to start. I want to build a shelter / milking stanchion / calf place. I'm not really sure what to call it. So in one of my other videos, the red building, the one that's sitting right there. All right, so I originally wanted to turn it into a milking barn. I've since decided against that. One, because of the cost. It was going to cost me several $100s to get that thing the way that I would want it. And I have enough wood. I did go to Lowe's. I got 4 pieces of wood, some screws. I'm not going to be in this shelter very much, maybe $150. I've got a lot of scrap wood laying around that I'm going to be using and things like that. So I'm going to grab some tools real quick. I don't have that much daylight left. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's getting pretty close. This daylight savings time or whatever it's called, we're on one end of the spectrum or the other, and I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I don't like it getting dark early. I would rather it get daylight later than dark early. But anyway, I don't get a say-so in that. But we're going to grab some tools and start laying this out and see if we can at least get the frame done tonight. And then tomorrow, it's supposed to rain, but I got to start taking these things apart, these 2 chicken coops. I got to get the cattle panels off of them. Part of it's cattle panels, part of it's hog panels, but they're all 16 foot long. It'll all work out the same. But yeah, grab some tools and get started. That's all we were able to get done tonight. I thought I had the bolts, but I don't. So I got to go to Lowe's first thing in the morning and hopefully get that taken care of. And depending on the weather, we're going to keep rocking on with what we were doing. We're going to pick up tomorrow. I appreciate you guys stopping by today. If you could like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check out the build video that's coming right after this. Thanks, guys.